Alrighty, I think we're good. The hell is that truck? I was using that truck the other day. Where'd it go? I do like this one. Alright, a little bit of BeamNG fun. My baby. Love this game. Do a little free roam fun. Kind of want to mess around on some no prep highway action. Build some monsters. So I love building drag cars in this game. I mean, that is my forte. Damn, another 4 more subscribers. This is insane. You guys... Damn, that video now has 1.3k views. Holy shit. 44 likes? Damn. I don't know what I did right in that video. Shit. Thank you guys so much for the love. I know it's not easy, you know. Jesus Christ, that is loud. Good God. Why is it so loud? Let's pump that down, shall we? Still pretty loud. Still pretty loud. Why is it so loud? What the hell? What about there? Should be alright. Let's do a different UI. We're gonna edit, get rid of this. We can do the torque curve, why not? Bam. What is this truck making? 620 horsepower and 660 torque. Alright, let's see what she's got. Right off the rip. Come on. So good inside the cabin. We're running out of gear. Gotta love it. It sounds so good. Ooh, 423. That thing sounds good. Let's get rid of this hook, because I want to see what it looks like. Hell yeah. But we got an old step side pickup. I really want to do some old school. Let's do a race manual trans. We're going to do a D55 flywheel, so that should hold better power. We're going to do carbureted, because I want this thing nasty. I don't know which one's better. We'll find out here. So 612 and 652. Alright, alright, alright. What about this one? 624. 663. Hell yeah. What a nasty cam chop in this bad boy. What do we got here? Let's do like a 540. This, we'll put the idle at like 1,000. Yeah. Wonder what a 1,000 chop would be like. Yeah, it's not gonna be able to do it anyways. Gotta find the sweet spot. Extremely tall gears, Jesus. What do we got for rear end? Yeah, 355s. Put some 444s in there. Stupid short. You know what? Actually, oops. That's not what I wanted to do. That's alright. We need these. Just need a little more pow-pow. A little more pow-pow. Look at that little blower. Twin blower. That's so cool. That looks insane. 1,500. This gear ratio is horrible. Yeah, hell no. Like, this is pointless. Hold on, let's back it up. Back it up. I have so many options, it's kind of insane. These aren't that good. Do that. Do like this and that. That should be decent. Oh. What's up, Jerry? How you doing, man? Oh, that's a tall fourth gear. That's a really tall fourth gear. She doesn't need to be that tall. Hope you're doing good tonight. I'm just messing around, do a little bit of BeamNG Freeroam. Doing some no prep highway fun. Seeing how fast I can get this pickup truck. Got a little 423 cubic inch with a twin blower and 4 carbs. So she's pretty spicy. Here. Oh, this gear's still a little short. Oh my! I blew the motor. Oh! Well, good thing this is free roam. I just yeeted the blower straight off the block. I have never seen that happen in this game. That's actually quite hilarious. What about a variable pro charger? Oh. I was in second. back it up. Dude. This truck is so hard to drive. Jesus. Did it again. I did it again. Come on. I'm out of gearing. Alright, we beat our PB. Beat our PB. I gotta idle her up. She is really struggling. Let's put this at 1,000. Jesus. And I gotta lengthen these gears quite a bit. Let's do like a 72. There we go. Come on. Show me the power. Get in that power band. Okay, that's a new PB. New PB. Okay. We can definitely crank up the RPM a little more. Looks like she's... Look, maybe 7,000, but I think she might be tapering off. Oh yeah, she's definitely tapering off. But let's do some race overhead valves that should hopefully maybe give us a little bit better. Tiny bit, tiny bit, tiny bit. Jesus, 3,000 horsepower. Come on, stick shift truck. Come on. Get in that power band. God, she sings up top. 1256. My tire! Okay, so clearly, let's go back to an automatic. No one's gonna be mad about that one. Is that the right one? No. I want this one. A medium stall might be not enough. It might be pretty good, actually. Here we go. This thing is just crazy. We need more gears. Which is kind of crazy because... Come on. That's not bad. Let's do that one again. Dude, this thing's quick. It's nearly as fast as the clap. Which is actually quite insane. You can always throw a little more boosty boost. What does this 2.0 give us? That's a lot more power. It's a roller coaster. Alright, we keep it at 7. And I got to change my gears way longer. At 5 might not be tall enough with this rear end. Come on, hold it. 11-0 on the dot. Pretty dirty looking, I'm not gonna lie. So I need to change the rear end for sure. We were at a 355. Let's try like a 330 and like 2.5. Maybe she'll hold that power. So that's quite a lot. Holy shit. That's 4,000 horsepower. Alright. Get an oil cooler on here. Alright, we need a different stall. I think we have a medium in it now. Change that to a low. That sounds insane. Jesus. Still doesn't beat what the clap did. need some better tires. Might have to put on some big beefcakes. Some 15 by 14s. Yeah, that's some meaties. That's a beefy looking tire on that thing. Okay. Come on. Show me what you got, baby. Come on. That was a 1089. Do I dare say more power? Crank that up to a 3. Let's crank this up to like a 2. Hopefully this motor can hold it. Jesus. 5,500. Wow. Whoa. That sounds absolutely insane. Let's put the cut time lower. We are pushing through that stall quite heavily. Maybe extra low will be okay. Hold. Oh, I just hurt the motor. Dang it. Come on. Jesus Christ. $11.15. Dude, that extra stall is like too low. Let's back this down to like a 1.5, how it used to be. Put this up to like a 4. See what that does. Come on. She freight trains up top. And she's dead. Alright, so that's the tough thing with centrifugal superchargers, man. Let's go to twin turbo. What do we got in here? it's a twin charger. Twin charger, not twin turbo. Dum dum. Man, she falls off really hardcore. God. Jesus. 1025. Dude, that is moving. Let's do that one again. Oh, damn it. Come on. Here we go. No traction. Hold it. Oh, that was even better. Dude, this thing freight trains up top. 283. Holy shit. Dude, this thing is quite disgusting. Holy crap. And that's only 15 pounds of boost with 3,600 horsepower. Holy crap. And I'm getting no traction on these tires. It's actually kind of insane. So I have to go up a tire. And these are already 15 by 14s. So we got to put on even bigger beefcakes. Holy crap. I don't want no 26s. Let's do some 28s. Make them a little wider. God, those are some beef cakes. Let's change the aesthetics. Let's tuck them in a little bit. Make it look kind of normal. Okay, that didn't really do much. Alright, I guess they're just going to be sticking out till next week. No problem. Make them a little stickier. Hopefully it doesn't wheelie on us. Oh! That's not what I wanted to happen. Okay, we gotta tone down the stickiness. That was a big wheelie. Big wheelie. Let's try a 2.1. Jesus. Oh. There we go. Come on. Inch forward. Wait for that HUD to pop up. There it is. Do not wheelie. Oh, oh! Pop the rear tire. Maybe we tone down the two-step just a little bit. Like 3,500. Dang it, I did it again. Lining up for these is so tough. This thing is dirty. Now I want to build a truck in my career. Here we go. Dude, this thing is... Oh! Oh, 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 hold on to it, hold on to it. Okay, we're moving backwards. Definitely moving backwards. We gotta slow it down on the stickiness. Let's try a 1.8. This thing is a monster. Okay, that's not enough. There's a fine limit between not enough and too much. Let's try a 192. Stupid no prep stuff, always gotta wait 5 seconds. Come on, come on. A little bit more, there it is. Come on, get traction. Still spinning them. Jesus. This is so tough without using a wheelie bar. Good God. This thing's an absolute monster. Dang it. Oh, stalled it. Come on. I want a 9-second no prep. Come on, hook. God, it's so close. This thing is absolutely disgusting. We're making 3,600 horsepower and 3,000 foot-pounds of torque. I wish I had a better power band. What could I do to help that out a little bit? What in the hell is that sound? Let's do variable internals. That should be able to kind of give me an idea. Because sometimes you can kind of tune them. So let's go back over here. So my goal is to try to get this bottom up higher so we have more of a power band. We have a pretty decent 4,500 up. So let's just crank up 2,000 all the way. Let's see what happens. Okay. Let's crank up 3,000 all the way. That's not what I wanted. Okay, that's... wow. If I can fix 4,000 and give it a little bit more, that is one absolutely disgusting power band. Well, now we've lost quite a bit of power, but... we are moving in the right direction. Okay. That torque graph is actually pretty impressive. Oh yeah. Wow. That's really, really good. Oh yeah. Okay. Can we put up 3,000 2,000, a little bit more to get rid of this little area. Okay, how about a little more? God damn. That is one amazing power band. Holy shnikes. That's what I'm talking about. Okay. It's definitely not going to be as fast as before. We lost quite a bit of power. But we are moving in the right direction. Wait for that hood to pop up. Come on. Alright, 1080. Not bad. We have slowed down. Now I gotta pull... Actually, hold on. Let's bring this back up here. Gotta see what our dyno graph is making. We need more power at 7. So let's put this up to like a 1-2. So hopefully it kicks up this back end, because that just tanks. That's better. That's a lot better. 1-3 maybe? I mean, that's fine if it goes up. Damn. About a 1-4. It's not terrible. That power band for torque is disgusting. And we're only at 15 pounds of boost. Let's add another 5. See what the graph looks like then. I might have to rechange everything. Okay, now we're cooking. 3,200 horsepower and 2,600 foot-pounds of torque. Oh, gotta get this out of my way so I can see. And... What's up, Steve? A few years ago, my neighbor had an old step-side backyard bed full of scrap, and after I decided I was going to ask him if he wanted to sell it, I came home from work and someone was loading it into, I assume, a trailer. Dang. Dude, I used to not really like these at all, but over the last few years, these really grew on me. I'm just trying to see how fast I can get this thing to go no prep highway. My goal is a 9. Come on. Flatbed, so I went over to the edge of the yard and was watching them, and I told him I was thinking about asking if he wanted to sell that. And sold it for scrap. Oh. There's a guy across the cove over here where I'm living, and ever since I moved down here to South Carolina, nearly 8 years ago, like 7.5 years ago or whatever, it always stayed in the same spot. And then I think like a couple of weeks ago, I just noticed like it moved. And then I noticed it went back to the same spot. So he drives it now. And it's like a baby blue with like that sweet patina. And I was just like, man, if I had the money, I'd buy it off him. So we need more power. We need more power. Let's do 30 pounds of boost. She can hold it. What do we have power now? 4,000 and 3,200 foot-pounds of torque. Holy shnikes. Hold Please hold. Sounds so disgusting. Come on. It's just spinning. That was faster. Oh, at 288 miles an hour. This thing freight trains. Man, I wish I put this 423 cubic inch in the clap. It's already faster than what the clap did. And I've only been on here for 46 minutes. How about a 2? Dude, like, I would love one of these. I'm not a Chevy guy, a Ford guy, a Dodge guy, but one of these with, like, a modern, like, LS motor with, like, a carbureted would be sick. Still something simple with, like, a nice Holly carb would be dope. Oh. Back it up, Terry. Dang it. Dude, getting into this thing is always a pain in the ass. But my favorite year trucks, man, are the square body 80 Chevys. I think they're just beautiful. I like them like pretty minimalistic, you know, with some steelies, some nice, you know, brakes all around, you know, good stance, a little lower than normal, a more modern motor with like maybe a carb, or honestly electronic fuel injection, wouldn't matter to me. Nice cruiser, automatic, or even a manual would be sick. Don't do a wheelie. No traction. Oh, 10-12. Dude, that was so close. This is so hard without a wheelie bar. Dude, this 423, dude, can hold some power. I might have to change the motor in the clap. But we're pretty close to this time, which is actually quite impressive. But I also have a wheelie bar and about the same size tires. Well, actually the exact same size tires. Maybe a 206. The lag in the message is crazy. Yeah, I have no idea why that is. I don't know if it's the stream or if it's how they put it in, because I have it at a 1-second delay. I mean, if it was up to me, I would do literally no delay. Still trying to learn all this. I reset it, maybe it was being stupid. Come on. Wheelie, big wheelie. Oh, oh, oh. Nope. That ain't gonna do it. Thing is disgusting. Ugh. Maybe I gotta tune down the two-step just a little bit. How about 3,000? Don't wheelie on me. Almost. Oh, or stall. Big wheelie, big wheelie. Not what I wanted. Not what I wanted. Oh, it's still doing the time from before. Dang it. She builds so much boost, it's insane. Oh! Well, that's why. Oh my god, look at my tire over there. That's why you gotta look where you're driving, folks. Dude, this thing. How much more do you want me to idle it up? Good god. Alright, you know what? Screw it. Screw it. And the crazy part is, I think I'm still. Yeah. I'm not even on a pro drag rear end. We're doing a wheelie bar. Screw it. My brother-in-law goes through cars like crazy. He'll buy them and then resell them. Only ones he's kept is a 71 Ford he got for like 2,500, and I'm guessing he put at least 15,000 in it, and it looks and sounds nasty. Yeah. That's how it is, man. You get those cars, and sometimes you keep them, sometimes you sell them. I haven't had too many. I don't know how many I've had. Well, first off, that wheelie bar is way too low. I've had a SVT Focus, and then I went to a huge jump, which was an Evo 10. I had a Lancer, a regular Lancer. I had a Mini Cooper S, my Jeep Grand Cherokee, which I have right now, and I had a SV 650 motorcycle. Oh, and I just realized I don't have the right tires on now that I changed the rear end. I feel like I'm forgetting a car in there, but I'm probably not. I didn't have too many cars. My brother's had a shitload. He's probably had 30. Shit, before he was probably 30 years old, he probably had at least 25. I mean, he's had 94 Z28, he's had Ford Lightnings, Mustangs, 70s Camaro, or not Camaro, Trans Am. He's had a lame kind of Dodge Neon, Ford Escape. I mean, he's done a lot of different random stuff. Old school, like, oh, he had this like 30s Ford when he used to live in South Dakota. That thing was sick. Practically like a lead sled. That thing was dirty. I never got to see it in person though. It was like a deep, deep blue. I'm gonna put some beefcakes on this. I want as much traction as I can. I want a 9-second, no prep. Wheelie bar looks decent. Okay, hold on to your butts. boost is going. Alright, not enough traction. Not enough traction. What the hell is it set at? Like a 155? 1.5. That's how you know I play this game too much. Dude, my one video, Steve, got like already 1.3 thousand views for that video about when I was panicking for the hard contracts with the clap. And then like I've already gained like 50 subscribers. Sorry, now it's at 1.4k views. That video alone blew up my channel. Like the last week or so, week and some change, it's like 50 something subscribers. It's insane. Shift. She's all over the place. Hold. Yes! Dude, a 990. Holy crap, that's cooking. That's a half mile. Good God. What's up, Hooli? It always takes a few minutes to go through. Guess YouTube. Gotta make sure I'm not gonna be an a-hole. You're here because you watched that video? I appreciate it, man. I'm just messing around on some free mode. I'm trying to get a 9-second no prep highway, and I just did. And I was trying to do it without doing it with a wheelie bar. And I got to 10, 12. But it is it's tough without traction. And then if you have too much, it goes crazy. I'm messing around with this 423 cubic inch carbureted monster that's making 4,000 horsepower and 3,200 foot-pounds of torque. Yeah, that was me playing Roller Coaster Tycoon 2. Weren't you the one we were talking about? You were telling me to type in all the names with like Mr. Bean and that one chick who gave everybody ice cream in line, and then right before the end of the stream. Whose mod is this? So the engine, everything you see here is the Seep engine. And this guy right here, the classic engine expansion pack. But it's only available for the D series, which is the trucks, the Blue Buck, the Barstow, the Bruckle Moonhawk, the Bruckle 9, which is like that old school like 30s Ford, like the Model T kind of stuff or whatever, and then the Burnside. But he's saying it'll expand over time. I'm hoping, and I seriously do hope that this guy does amazing work, by the way. I really hope he puts it to like all the vanilla BeamNG cars. And dude, like, it's insane. Like, the amount of stuff you can do. Like, here's some of the stuff you can do. Like, you can change, like, rocker breathers, rocker covers, internals, camshafts, exhaust manifolds. You want cast, tubular, performance, gasser, derby, engine management, bottom end, short blocks, oil pans. He's got a plethora of V8 engines, gas, diesel, inline six, diesel, flatheads, and he actually has like some transmission parts and stuff like that. Turbos, twin turbos, centrifugal stuff. Like, dude, it's insane. And then like my rear end setup, like how I have in the clap with like the meats, is all the Mio drag part stuff. Yeah, I would definitely get the oops, that's not what I want. What do I want? Yeah. I would get the Seep engine mods. This guy right here. All you got to do is just type in Seep in the repository and it'll pop up right here. I would download that and I would definitely get yourself the Mio drag parts And then if you want to build like a sand car, you can do like sand tires. He has a 500 cubic inch engine and a 454 LSX. And that 500 cubic inch engine is absolutely disgusting, and it makes a gobble amount of power. You can do the old school kind of dragster with the big old hat blower sticking out of it with a cog pulley. It's nutty. But, well, before, like, I was just like you and doing stuff, and then I figured out about like the repository, and it's amazing what stuff is out there for the people to get into. Because the reason I got into this game is I love drag racing, but ever since a kid, and I'm in my mid 30s, obviously games have evolved over the years, but like every game that I played that was drag racing was like extremely boring, and it wasn't like thorough or in depth. And all this stuff is insane. Like right now, like look at my tour graph. That is the nastiest power band. And then, a little kick at the end and it dips down, but whatever. I tune this with the variable internals. So I like to think of it like, hey, I'm actually quote unquote on a laptop tuning my car. And I'll show you real quick. It's absolutely insane. Like what you can do in this game. And this right here, this torque graph, is all under your UIs. So if you go to UI up here, go to add app, you'll find it right here, which is your torque curve. And they have everything you can think of, like your mini map. I don't know if you know about all these. If you want to do off-roading, you can get like, the roll and pitch and whatnot. But yeah, I was trying to figure it out because it's easier to do this in like free roam, because when you're doing RLS career, like how you saw with my video, when you're tuning your cars and whatnot, it's like you go in and out of this. So like, is that if like, you do your little menu at your shop or whatever, and then this dyno graph will not be there, and then you have to look at it. So you have to like do like like very very minor stuff. You got a few hundred hours. Hell yeah, man. But like you could see like when this was the variable internal stock was ones all the way down. So to get this absolutely disgusting power band right here, I had to do this, which didn't take too long. It's a little funky, but it's like my way of thinking like, hey, I'm on a laptop, and I'm adding a little timing here, a little fuel here, maybe a little less fuel here, you know what I mean? But like, I wish I could do that with like a power and kind of keep this up, but that is absolutely disgusting. I mean, that's peak 4,000 horsepower and 3,200 foot-pounds of torque. It's just a lot of fun. There's so much stuff in this game that you can do to do stuff. Hell yeah, man. I mean, I've been on here for an hour, and I'm just trying stuff, and, you can set your two-step limit, and you just got to change your keybinds. I can go down 2,600. I can pop it all the way up. I can deactivate it and just send it to the moon. Oh. Gotta wait for it to go away. Wonder if it'll blow it if I just stay on it without a two-step. Jesus. She's pretty dirty. Pretty dirty. But I appreciate you, Hooli, coming by, man, and watching my video. So I have to ask you, since you're the guy who obviously saw it, was it the thumbnail that caught your attention? Was it the big, beefy tires in the background? Like, did it look like a real picture? I gotta know. Because for my channel only having, at that time, and it's crazy because it was literally, I had like 200 subscribers, and now I'm nearly at 250. So, I mean, the percentage difference is insane. Now I'm up to 247. And that video has 1.4K views. And my normal videos is like anywhere from like 60 to like 300. I think it was just the beefcakes. People like the beefcakes. I mean, who doesn't like a car with some big old meats at the end, right? Oh yeah, I gotta adjust this. Where the hell is it? Well, let's put my two-step back on. Now let's lower that down to 3,000. God, she builds so much boost so quick. Oh yeah, dude. So I don't remember if I mentioned it in like what mods I'm using, but the reason I got into YouTube and BeamNG RLS career is because I uh, watched for years Bay Area Bugs, and he posted that one video, and I've seen him like do the BeamNG stuff with like him and Jeff and Ryan and whatnot, like the cops and robbers stuff that they normally do. But he did that one video of the RLS career, and like that right there, like I was hooked, like hooked on phonics, and I was like, dude, I want to like hardcore get back into YouTube, and I've missed this for years, and now I'm doing this like religiously and like pumping out as much as good quality content as I can. And I know it's hard for people to get into smaller channels, but I appreciate it so much. You guys have literally no idea what it does to me and my mental health and whatnot. And I stalled it. But you love the underrated content you can find on smaller channels? Hell yeah, man, because we're out here. I stalled it again. I'm out here grinding. God, this thing's way too... Oh, it won't turn. It won't turn. Oh! Uh-oh. We're good. We're good. Just a scratch. Does it count if we go backwards into it? Still a 1441. Hell yeah, mental health is important. I've struggled with it my whole life, I'm not gonna lie. I mean, I've been through a lot of shit as a kid. I mean, I've been overseas in Afghanistan, seen a lot of shit, and doing YouTube is like, this is like, honestly, I love this. I like talking to other people, helping out other people. I've always cared a lot about other people, you know what I mean? And like, I want people to know that like, obviously, the channel is, for me, but like, I want people to like come home after a shitty day or some crap, and I want to give them fun content. Like, hey, you're having a bad day, hop into my live stream or, you know, talk and chat. I want people to conversate, help people out. The world fucking sucks. Exactly. I just want to be having fun, like, because that's what video games is about. And that's what I want to do, and that's what I like to create. I show my goofy ass side, and that's what I love to do. Helps me out, helps out other people. Bing, bada, boom. And that's what I like to do. And especially with like the BeamNG RLS career stuff, I'm a person who really, really loves to like create a story. A little bit of lore behind it. And it's just fun. Come on. No, it's just Bronco hopping. Hold. God. How did I do that 990? Jesus. This thing is ridiculous. Now, I'm not going to sit here and pretend I know exactly about every little suspension component and rebound and compression and all that. That is for sure. I mean, you can always dump this wheelie bar down to the ground. You got to roll back to carry the drift car around. Hell yeah. The only thing that sucks is like finding those low trailers, but like if you get those nice and closed trailers, put some smaller wheels on it, it's a lot better for, stuff that's like lower. And that's why like I really like don't mind all the cars. I have a shitload of mods. It's overwhelming and like when you play RLS Career, because that's normally what I play this, I sometimes, get on here once a week and do like free roam because I'm like addicted to RLS Career. It's crazy. I'm like, oh my God, I have so many mods, and this is just the cars. Like I got tractor pulling stuff. I'm not gonna use that, but it kind of looks cool. Like here's a cool one. This bag trailer. You would like this, dude. And I've actually seen this on the market side of uh RLS Career. That's very true. That's very true. Drift cars are beat up. This trailer is sick. It's a bag trailer. Here, I'll show you this really quick. Let me reverse a little bit. I gotta change my key bindings and like my voice app thing, whatever the hell you want to call it. So I can't push F8 to do free cam. And I always keep forgetting to change that because I'm an idiot. Let's see here. Bag trailer. So this thing is dirty. It is literally exactly what you think it is. I would hands down, and I think it's literally bag trailer, I think. Let me check. And I believe I got this right off the repository. Yeah, right here, bag trailer. This thing is sick. Hold on. It's one of these buttons. Hold on. So, oh, not that button. It's been a hot minute since I've used this. Give me a second. You can, I mean, you get the idea. You can bag it, which is sick, and it'll drop down to the ground. It's one of these damn buttons. Nope, not that one. Nope, not that one. Nope. Okay, there's the back ones. What the hell are the controls on this damn thing? U or Y? Oh, it's U. Here we go. Now look at how nice and low that goes. So now you go get yourself... Where's a BX? Get yourself a little... Here's a low... Okay, that's probably too low. Let's be real. Let's get a normal drift car. We'll spawn new. Watch this. This thing is beautiful. Oh, why is everything stalling? Look at that. No scrapage. Rolls on here beautifully. And then when you're done, you can go up with some key binding that I don't know of. There's the back. And it's so sick. Absolutely insane. And then, you just get your truck, pull it, bing bada boom. Oh, you want to go out and go drift? Bam, slam it down. Absolutely insane. When I found this out, I was like, dude, this is dirty. And I wish more cars had like bag suspension, like especially for pickup trucks, because it's very inconvenient in this game. Because I like big, kind of, I don't know, I guess typical American trucks. And if you're doing like a truck that has like a fifth wheel in the back and it's lifted on some big ass tires, a lot of the trailers, especially if you have these, where the hell is it? Yeah, these wedge trailers, the fifth wheel won't really fit underneath here. It'll be way too tall, but they're sick. Those bag trailers are disgusting. And I've seen them on the flea market in BeamNG RLS career. When I found your channel, I was looking for somebody doing RLS besides Priceless and Justin. Laugh loud, I just watched it and immediately subscribed. Hell yeah. You've been talking a lot on this channel, Steve, and I appreciate it. We've had some good conversations. You've told me to do some funny stuff in that Roller Coaster Tycoon stream. Nancy, what is it? Nancy Fairwagon or something like that? Nancy something Streamwagon gave away like all the ice cream cones. I definitely got to do another... Oh, Banshee stalled. I got to do more Roller Coaster Tycoon. That was so much fun. I had to leave early today though. Today I was having a spell of vertigo. Coworkers talked me into going to ER. Luckily I did. Turns out I'm having mini strokes. Oh shit. Damn, dude. Yikes. Hopefully you can get that under wraps, dude. Dude, vertigo sucks. There was a guy, he didn't have vertigo. I'm trying to remember what it was. But it was a guy I served with. And he got out a little bit early. But he said he used to always have like little seizures or like strokes or something like that while he was sleeping. And I was like, dude, that's not good. And he never really told anybody about it. But I seriously hope, man, you get that under wraps and taken care of. Want you still having fun around here, you know what I'm saying? This is a good one. What? That was a 1008? How the hell is that possible? Oh, shit. She is twisting a lot, so I probably gotta... Oh, she's got like no anti-roll. Let's crank that quite a bit, shall we? Oh, there we go. Wait for that boost. Wait for it. There we go. 984. Now we're getting somewhere. Oh. Is there a way to put like custom cars into career dealerships? Are you talking about like the RLS stuff? Like how like a mod car? Like one of these? Or are you talking about like a car, let's say you took a Sunburst and you modded it? A car that you modded? They're 15 by 16s, Mano, like a BMW. All you'd have to do is just honestly have the mods downloaded. It just takes a while, I've noticed, for them to like kind of pop up. Like like I was talking about earlier, I really was like I had this bag trailer that I showed, and I really wanted to use this for cars because it's really low, and like I talked about it, this guy over here, it's literally a bag trailer. Drift cars are low, drag cars are low, you know what I mean? So you can raise and lower them, which is pretty sick with if you know the key bindings, which I always forget because hold on, I know this. There we go. Like how sick is that? And I actually found this on the marketplace, but I haven't seen it on here till like recently. Chevy 250s inline six, put in some type of top of the line Goodyear tires. I don't have any Goodyear tires, but I do have, oops, wrong button, the Mio drag tires, which is just like the standard kind of tire with that I'm using for this mod. And you can change like how sticky and whatnot it is. So I've just been kind of messing around with that. How long did it take for me to see it? Well, I've had this downloaded for quite a while. I would say possibly a couple months, but it could be just because of the last couple of like major updates. I mean, was it 2, 3 weeks ago they had the huge public release, which probably helped. So like when I go to the dealerships in BeamNG RLS career, like I'll see these ETK 800s and 900s. I won't see like every model, but I've seen this 948, and this is a mod. And then I've seen, which one have I also picked up? I've seen a wagon one. I've seen this right here, the 942, kind of like the Maybach looking one, which is like the V12 stuff. In Brazil, people got like 1800 horsepower on this engine. Oh yeah. Those inline sixes are disgusting. They got a plethora of those on here. They have, let's see here. They got a 6 liter inline six diesel. They got a 5 liter inline six gas. A 4.1 inline six, a 4 liter. So I mean, they got a bunch of stuff in here. Search for TTA. I don't know what that is. You talking about like in the repository, search for TTA? Opals, huge Garrett turbos. Oh yeah. But yeah, the amount of customization on these Seep engines is disgusting. And I kind of wish I didn't accidentally click on that motor, because now I just lost all my progress. Whoops. You'll be good, Steve. Just keep it one day at a time, pimp. Make sure you keep that stress away. Oh, it's a drag racing category in Brazil. Okay. I know Brazil is huge because isn't that where like a lot of the Rotary guys go or come from, and they compete at God, what's that? On 1320, I always watch it, where they go out to Maryland over here in the United States, and they compete at a World Cup. Do I have the Chevy 250s? They might have something similar. They have a 250 Firebolt inline six. That's probably what you're thinking of. I mean, you can do all sorts of stuff with this. Billet blocks, stroker kits, performance electric fans, dry sump oil pans. And then we can get into the fun stuff. You can do camshafts, race overhead valves. You can do variable internals. Coming up on 54 years and I really need to quit smoking. Dude, that was one of the best things I've done was quit smoking. Because I'm hugely active in my life. I love playing disc golf. And yeah, that made it difficult. Because I like to be outside and have fun. I don't speak English, but I enjoy your videos, although I understand very little of what you're saying. Well, dude, I honestly hugely appreciate it, man. Here's a little inline six love for you. You could build probably a freight train with this thing. Sounds kind of like a diesel. It's actually pretty quick. Dude, under 12 seconds, and I haven't even customized it. That's a pretty quick inline six. We have variable internals, I think. But we can always adjust these internals. He's a popular Brazilian automotive influencer and content creator. His passion for the Chevy Caravan and Opals. Alright, that's cool. YouTube channels like T-Car. I'll have to look into that, dude. Thanks for letting me know, Mano. That's cool. I'm gonna try to tune this car a little bit. Because we need some pow-pow. Let's try cranking this one up. Right, that didn't do as much as I would have liked. Maybe a little more. Right, it's pulling up my torque, which is good. And also the power. Oof. That dips pretty bad. Let's try to pull up 5,000 a little bit. Okay, now we're getting somewhere. Pull up 4 a little bit. Pull up 5 a little bit. Yeah, now we're getting there. Now she'll run better. Oh, gotta get this off the screen so I can see what the hell I'm doing. Pow-pow. Dang it. I always miss this thing. Every time. This thing's pretty dirty. She might sing pretty good here. Oh, dang it. Missed it again. Oh, that was really weird. I hope that's not my controller going out. I think it is. So, like, I have my trans brake enabled on my left thumbstick. Oh, I didn't change my RPM. I didn't change the RPM. Actually, I might be able to put a little more at 8K, because it might... Maybe not. I was hoping maybe it'd kick on. Yeah, it's not really helping it out. I mean, that actually helped. A little testing in tune. That's a 1075 with the inline 6. Oh, I think my motor mounts are shot. They are definitely shot. Where are my motor mounts? Could use an oil cooler. Yeah, it definitely helps to have ultra heavy duty engine mounts when you're putting some power down, because it will shake like you know what. Street Outlaws. I used to be into that when I was younger. We can even do compounds. There you go. Turbos feeding the turbos. Oh, we can get crazy with this. There you go. There's something else to me every day. Oh my god. The size of that turbo is absolutely massive. That's comical. But we're not going to do that one. Alright, we're good there. Let's put some boost into this. Let's do like 50 pounds. You like that one? That was crazy looking. Let's see with 50 pounds of boost if she can hold it. Here we go. Oh, Jesus. 59. Dude, these things are good. They just fall off crazy with power after like 6,000, which is quite a shame. What if we just crank these all the way up? What would that look like? It's gonna look really, yeah. See, that's why you gotta really pay attention to how it looks. Oh yeah, dude, I love inline sixes. The Barra motor, like from Australia with the GM motor, or yeah, GM motor. You got the Supra, you got the Skylines. I love those. Those things are amazing. The RB25 is like one of my favorite motors out there. They have such like a unique sound. I've only recently got into V8 engines. I've never had anything against them, but my first V8 car was my Jeep Grand Cherokee, and it's interesting because I've had, you know, naturally aspirated four cylinders, I've had turbo four cylinders, and there's something that's nice about, you know, those torque. But those inline sixes, man, do they sound good. She just tanks so bad right here. Not really a fan of that. And I can't really go up any higher, which is kind of a bummer. And I don't think there's any race overhead valves. Oh, I already have race overhead valves. Oh, wait. It's on a stroker kit. Stock stroke. What about... That didn't really help. Modland has a caravan mod. You think I'll like it? Alright. I'll have to look into it for sure. I always like knowing about more mods out there, that is for sure. It is amazing what is actually out there. What about ITBs? Nope. 4-barrel carb? Nope. We can always do some nitrous. Or we can put on E85 or methanol. That'll increase the power quite a bit. Let's put up more duty cycle. Let's see what 100% duty cycle will give us for power. Wow. It's quite a lot, actually. It's the Brazilian muscle car. I'll definitely have to look into it. I probably would like it. Man, she just doesn't make any power after like 5,000 RPM. was talking to my cousin. We used to play Roller Coaster Tycoon all the time, and he still has the last save in the park we were working on from like 2005. About halfway completed. It's naturally aspirated nitrous system with a high mounted camshaft and a long differential. Ooh. Dude, naturally aspirated with nitrous? Those are nasty. That actually sounds pretty cool. Oh boy. We're about to see what this thing can do. Oh god. That's not what I wanted to do. I don't have RPM, I don't have any gearing, which is horrible. But she tanks so bad after 7. How about 70 pounds of boost? I don't care, I'm going for it. In Brazil, a guy named Hudema put a jet turbine on a tubular chassis. Oh, dude, I bet you that thing absolutely soared. Oh, yeah, boost is loading. Oh, I blew the motor. She had like 70 pounds of boost. That was way too much. We're going to change the skybox so everyone can see. Yeah, I definitely wish that they had more support. Like, even like these bastions, I would love to have like some of these seep engine mods. It would be absolutely dirty. It'd be sick. Because these things are sick. I think they look fantastic. The stock turbo sounds on them are actually really good. See what the thing is. Let's see what this can do. Oh, we gotta turn the nitrous on. A lot of spinning. A lot of spinning. Still spinning. And she caught. It's not bad for a wagon. We just need better tires. Need better tires. It's all about the tires. But if you really wanted to get down to Mr. Nasty, you can do one of these. The little Mio drag parts, the 500 cubic inch motors. These things are pretty nutty. And you can put so much power into them, it's actually quite ridiculous. Put some big fatty tires on here. Yeah. Look at how well those look. That looks so sick. Definitely gonna put a wheelie bar because these bastions are horrible at wheeling. You gotta take the RPM, put it all the way up. We will make it grippier, lower the tire pressure. And maybe a little bit more wheelie bar angle. Hell yeah. A guy mixed 40 millimeters of hydrazine and 40 liters of methanol, broke the engine. Hydrazine is strong. Damn. I never even heard of that before. Well, we're making 2,400 horsepower and 1,800 foot-pounds of torque with this blower. I might be running out of gearing. Oh, nope. There's 1134. That was really easy for that. And that is what a mangled wagon bastion looks like. Like, you can add insane amount of power to these. That's only a 4-speed drag trans. That's actually kind of insane. Put a stage 4 block and I bet you it's over 3,000 horsepower. Oh, how about 4,400 horsepower? Jesus. This thing's gonna sing. I might need a better torque converter. Jesus. There's a 984. Holy crap. Dude, this thing is quick. They make so much power by just doing the blocks. Now we're at 7,200 horsepower. That's so much power. I probably don't have enough tires for this. It's just gonna spin. Oh my god. Jesus. That was a 1002 of just spinning the whole half mile. Hey man, it's 2:40 a.m. Going to sleep. Hey man. Thanks, brother. I appreciate it. You have a good one, Mano. Thanks for coming by. I appreciate it. Oh my god, it's almost 1 a.m. Gotta go. Good time, have fun, everybody. I'll finish up watching this later. Take it easy, Steve. I'm about to get off here anyways, because it's nearly 2 o'clock in the morning for me. I just got carried away. But only a couple more passes. No traction. Come on, hold it. We just ran a back-to-back 1002. Alright, I need better tires. I want to have a really, really good pass. And I need bigger beefcakes. We need some 15 by 16s. I want some beefcakes. Some big beefies. Beefy of the cakeys. Some 31 by 16s. And I want them wider. This thing is going to look ridiculous. It's what's for dinner. Dang. That's some meats. Man, I hope you're not a vegetarian, because this might scare you. Let's tuck those bad boys in. Make it look a little more legit. There we go. Dude, that is absolutely insane. The only problem is, once you get to like these big tires and you make them really, really, really sticky, and you have this much power, you usually blow the tires and pop them. But maybe I'll get lucky. We can always... I don't have a two-step. Oh, I exceeded the thing. Every time. It is so hard to line up with these stupid things. Oh, this doesn't have, yeah, adjustable... Oh, launch control. Because it's not enabled. What's tweaked vanilla sound? Eh. This one sounds better. At least on idle. I think that might be okay. Alright, we got two-step. Let's pop this thing down to like 2,500. Make sure we're in drive. Okay, this thing's gonna be ridiculous. Jesus. Okay, I missed the gear. That was my fault. We can make it even stickier. This thing's actually launching really good, which is actually pretty legit. And I'm kind of pushing myself a little bit. Shift! Shift! See, and the thing is that sucks with these 500 cubic inch Mio drag parts. If I want to use this in like BeamNG RLS career, I think this motor's like literally just shy of like $100,000. Which, I mean, I'm sure that motor in probably real life is 50 G's, 30 to 50 G's. I mean, God, those dudes pay a lot of money for those built motors. Shift. Shift. There you go. Come on, be a PB. Jesus, 932. At 329 miles an hour. Holy crap. Dude, this thing is so fast. Oh. Look at that blower. This thing is gross. Alright, we gotta do a little highway fun. Just pulling on the highway, you're like everyone, we get excited. I'm not even flooring it yet. Now I am. Oh, I can't turn. I can't turn well. Alright, 377, 378. Uh-oh. I'm not too sure where the motor went, but I'm sure it went somewhere over the horizon over there. Oh, that's not where I wanted to spawn. Dude, I need to build a Bastion with this setup. This thing is disgusting. Like, I have the stickiest of sticky tires that I can put on this thing. Cranked up all the way to 3. I mean, the wheelie bar is pretty decently low. And she just cooks. I mean, she just makes a gobble amount of power, and we are also on the road. Let's do one more for the night, and I just popped my tire. First, I want to hit this. Excuse me. That's why you gotta love free roam. You can just have fun. Look at that, and the trailer is unfazed. Alright, here we go. Last pass of the night. It is 1:49 in the morning for me, but we're good. We're good. Hold on to your butts. Come on. 9:21 with a PB, baby. Send it. We're sending it. Oh! Was that my engine that just flew back there? Did you see that in the air? I think that was my motor. Well, ejecto motor. That is all left. Oh, wait. We're good. We're good, guys. We can sell the nitrous system. We'll get some of our money back. We're good. I definitely need to build one of these from BeamNG RLS Career. This is disgusting. It has such a nice long wheelbase. It hooks up quite well. To have this amount of power in the drag strip would be absolutely way too hard to control with this amount of power. I mean, it makes 7,200 horsepower and 5,117 foot-pounds of torque. But that is going to end my stream. We are just shy of 2 hours. I want to appreciate everybody who has subbed recently to my channel. If you're watching this now or if you're watching this in the future. My one video about the clap with the beefcakes, I think it was day 20, absolutely blew up. I mean, it had 1,400 views on it, which is like absolutely insane considering I'm getting usually anywhere from like 60 to like 300 and something views. And we gained like almost 50 subs, which is crazy because it was literally what? 1 day ago when I literally said we just hit 200 subs. So you guys are honestly amazing. We are getting that much closer to 500 and then 1,000. And like I said in my video, I'm totally down. You got to crawl before you can walk and then walk before you can run. But I appreciate you guys coming by the channel, hanging out, having some fun with me. I play all sorts of games on the live stream, stuff like that, shooters, car games. I mean, old school nostalgia, Roller Coaster Tycoon. I mean, I got a plethora of games on Steam, like a stupid amount, and I don't play much at all. But I appreciate you guys coming by, checking me out. I don't know if I'll be live tomorrow because tomorrow is my birthday. So I'm not too sure if I'm going to be making a video or not. So if not, a new video will come out either this weekend or Monday. But I appreciate you guys watching. If you haven't subbed to the channel, it'll help me out, let me grow. Gotta let the little channels grow because we hustling and bustling out here. But I appreciate you guys watching. We'll see you in the next one. You guys have a good day. Enjoy your weekend. Peace.